Along with Ray Ferraro, I'm James Cebulski. Welcome back, everyone, and buckle up while you're at it because this should be a doozy here this evening. As we send it down ringside to Ray Ferraro. Ray, penalty killing, always a key going into something like this.
It is. We talked to the visiting coach today. He, in particular, stressed the need to stay out of the box. He wants his team to be aggressive, but they want to play with some discipline. It's been a little bit of a problem for them lately.
Puck is dropped, and we are underway. The Hawks have it now. Moves it quickly over to Giroux. Couldn't find the intended target. The official signaling for a penalty as play is called. Officials calling, charging. You agree with the call?
I do, and in particular when a player goes that far to make the hit and doesn't really slow down, it becomes a dangerous play.
And look at this, a 3-on-1. Not able to connect. And that's blocked away. Maple Ridge has got the puck now. Scooped up along the wall by Nugent-Hopkins. Manages to hang on. Deflected in front. You'll need more than that to beat him. Slides it back to the blue line. Blocked by the defender. Nice play. Gets in front of it. Oregon's gained possession along the boards. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. And they come up empty-handed. Pacioretty's got the puck in his own zone. Shot, and that one's turned away. The Hawks gain possession of the defensive zone. Giroux's out of the box.
Well, they'll have to regroup after that. The power play doesn't cash in. Opportunity lost for them.
Can't hang on after that hit. The Voyagers have taken to the offensive attack. And he denied that opportunity.
He's on it. Good chance, but he's able to glove that shot.
Oregon's moving it along the wing. Pokes it away in his own end. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Clearing attempt. Cross the blue line, and they'll get that much-needed change, Ray.
Yeah, they've got to get guys off the ice. They look tired. Now you can get a fresh group on the ice.
DeBrinket's gaining momentum. Look out, a 2-on-1. He scores! Vladimir Tarasenko. Maple Ridge is on the board first. What now?
Attack. Don't sit back. You're not defending the lead with way too much time left.
Puck grab by Nemeth. Gains the zone through the middle. The Voyagers have taken possession in their own end. Throws it in. And now he angles it across to Dumba. And that's just out of reach. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Bushnevich. Offside is the call, and we'll have a face-off just outside the offensive zone. Maple Ridge has still got time here in this first period to increase this lead. Giroux's won the draw. Oregon's on the attack. Fires it and puts it high.
Goalie had to duck. That thing was so high.
The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. They've got numbers. It's a 2-on-1. Nice save by the keeper to trap that puck in his chest. Another stop by the goaltender. And he regains control of the puck. Player goes down to the ice. There's the referee's hand in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty on the way.
You react, you go to get the puck, and you stick your stick into the guy's feet. Down you go.
2 minutes off to the box. Oregon's got it in the defensive zone. Moves it to McDavid. And couldn't find the intended receiver on that one. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. They clear the zone. Circles back to center ice. There's the whistle. Offside is the call, stopping the play. More than half the frame has been played here. Maple Ridge is ahead 1-0. This neutral zone face-off set to go, and we are back underway. Takes it to the net. He scores! What a counterpunch shorthanded!
Teams are talking more and more about being aggressive when they're down a man. This is the result. Every once in a while, you're going to punch one through shorthanded.
Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. Kotkaniemi's won the draw here in the neutral zone. Steps into the offensive end. Klefbom's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. Time for the official to pass down his sentence. Pretty cut and dry with a tripping call here.
Yeah, but James, every player argues the tripping call because you feel like your stick was in the right place and the other guy stepped on it. Never your fault.
And it looked like there was some late moment lobbying there that didn't work.
It doesn't work.
No, none. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. From center they get into the attacking area. Dumps it in. Oregon's got a hold of it along the wall. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. And whistle blows, and we've got a penalty shot.
Tripped up on the play while he's in the clear. The penalty shot is the right call.
Getting into the later stages of this period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Duchesne's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Oregon's penalty has expired. They now go to work on the man advantage. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Shot! Oh, what a stop! There it is! It's in!
I don't think it's going to matter, James. I get a look at this immediately. I think no goal. This was waved off hard immediately.
Play set to resume, and you can see they're still frustrated by that non-goal call. Maple Ridge has won it, and now it's grabbed by Doughty. Here's a short pass to Pacioretty. Oregon's got the puck. Into the offensive zone. Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. Point-to-point pass. Blocked in traffic. Scores!
2 goals in 50 seconds. So quickly on the board.
That sure changes things here on the ice.
Yeah, the game has completely been turned upside down.
Maple Ridge is down, but not out. They've had chances. They just haven't capitalized.
Scored by number 8, Dominic Kumali. Assisted by number 2, Oliver Bjorkstrand. And by number 7...
Picked up along the wall by Larkin.
Time of the goal.
Takes it into the slot. Kick save. Oh, he's dialed in tonight. Puck picked up by Bjorkstrand and makes the save. Passes it over to DeBrincat. He got all of that one. Larkin's hauled down. Penalty on the way. And he's taken down the official's arm, signaling for a penalty. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice.
That turns out to be a bad shift for them as they take a couple of penalties on the same play. That's a hole they're going to have to dig out of.
No kidding. They're paying for that sort of chaos on the ice there in the last couple moments.
Number 2, Miro.
Maple Ridge has got the puck in the defensive end. And a successful clearing attempt. Bjorkstrand's got it in the offensive end. Big play inside the defensive zone. And that one's broken up. Both teams strike offensively as period number 1 comes to an end. Opening face-off here in this second period is about set to go. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Tries to get it out of their own end. And they do just that.
I thought they did a pretty good job there, James. That's a time.
They score!
Good effort onto the puck to get into the zone clean and then set it up and are able to cash in.
The Hawks have now gone ahead by a pair here in this second.
Stretching out the lead here in the middle frame gives you a little bit more flexibility on the bench. The coach can use his whole lineup.
And we'll get a stoppage on the ice as the puck goes out of play. Maple Ridge has had the scoring opportunities. They just haven't been able to capitalize as they continue to trail. Puck is dropped and play resumes. Can't catch up to the pass. Kind of lost control for a second there, but regains possession. Here's a shot, just wide. Uses the force on that hit. Slides it to Larkin. Quick feed to Howden. And that's blocked. Oregon's got the puck along the wall. Giroux's got it in the defensive end. Jabs the puck away. Man advantage is up. Both teams back to even strength.
Well, the penalty killers can go back to the bench knowing they did their job. Score remains the same as it was when that penalty was taken.
Just wide. Quick pass to Giroux. And we've got a 2-on-1. Takes the feed. Slides it across. And they score!
With the delayed penalty, everybody falls back on their heels a bit. They don't defend well, and it's in their net.
Maple Ridge has got new life here in this second period, Ray.
It's amazing what a goal does. The energy on the bench changes. Guys can't wait to get on for their next shift.
Puck scooped up by Heiskanen. Moves it quickly over to McDavid. Maple Ridge's look out.
Heiskanen's not so sure about the weight class here. He says no thanks.
Charging the call, you can really see this one coming a mile away.
I thought he was going to let up on the hit. You see how far he travels to make it, but he decided to finish it. Now he'll finish the next 2 minutes in the box.
And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Snaps one on net, comes up with the stop. I think he got a blocker on that one. From the right side, they gain the zone. He says, let's get physical on that play. Oregon's got it against the boards. And he makes the save. Moves it to Doughty. And he elects to play the puck. Here comes the pushback.
Tuck's ready to go. Apparently, the other guy doesn't want anything to do with him.
Sends it down low. Couldn't connect on that pass. Pacioretty's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. One last gas to make something happen on this power play. Pretty cut and dry trip on that play.
Coaches will tell you, be careful with your stick, but you're trying to get the puck. I don't think a lot of times they do it intentionally.
Face off with a 5-on-3 power play, but not much time to work with.
What a great chance here. Down by a goal, and you have an opportunity to tie it up on the power play.
The Hawks move the puck in the defensive zone. Grabbed along the boards by Faksa. Right in front! And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Here's a short pass to DeBrincat. McDavid's got the puck along the wing. Here's a chance, a 2-on-1. Oregon's got it along the wall. Cuts to the front. Great read by the goalie as he pokes it away with a stick. Gets his stick on it. Great save by the goaltender who was in the right place at the right time. There's the whistle from the linesman calling it offside. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. 3-2 is where we sit. It's a one-goal game in what has been a very fun contest to this point. Time to execute here on this power play. That pass doesn't go. He was locked in there. There's another stop. Instead of covering up, he feeds it along. Oregon's PK unit gets their man out of the box.
Well, there are times you look for your power play at the very least to gain a little momentum. They needed a goal. Now they still trail by one back to even strength.
Oregon's got a hold of the puck. Taken along the wall by McDavid. Good defensive effort to poke it away. And on the heels of that big hit, he's being called out.
Rantanen's done everything here except pull the other guy's gloves off.
A little too much nasty in the eyes of the official on that hit, charging the call, Ray.
I think there should be more charging penalties. You travel 35 or 40 feet to hit somebody, that should be a charging penalty.
Taken by Duchesne with the stop.
Time of the penalty, 13 minutes, 32 seconds.
Quick feed to Dahlin. Grabs the puck here in their own end. Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways. And they manage to clear it. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. And they'll get it out of the defensive end. Oregon's got the puck shorthanded. Quick pass to Dahlin. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Sends it across. Turn that chance aside. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Man, did he steamroll over top of him there. There's going to be a penalty on this play here, James.
There's the whistle. Penalty coming up. Dahlin's going off for charging.
He'll be heading to the penalty box.
He's looking for a dance partner.
Yeah, he looks like he wants somebody, anybody to engage with.
And makes the save.
2 minutes for charging. Time of the penalty, 15 minutes, 26
Oregon's looking to break out. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. Move to the middle. Completely misses on the play.
You don't even make the goalie work here. You've got to make him have to do something in the net.
Official tempers flaring.
Yeah, a little bump together, a little friction. Looks like the guys want to get it going.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Picked up along the boards by Pacioretty. Comes up with the stop. McDonald's taking it from his own end. Tried to make a move and the puck hops away. Moves it quickly over to Ekblad. Here's a chance, and he comes up with it. Here in the late going of the frame, Oregon's got a 3-2 lead at this point. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Across the line from center. He's got a step. DeBrinket's been tripped up and we got a penalty coming up here. Play is stopped and here's the official call. McDonald's going to the box for tripping.
He's fishing around trying to get to the puck. Unfortunately for him, he sweeps out his feet.
With the blast. Oh, you'll win respect for your teammates doing that. What a block. And not much on that one.
Vasilevsky's always so secure in his save selection. Nice stop, but the rebound in the corner is the best part.
No, sir!
No time to take a breath. He made that first stop, and then the puck turns around on him again.
Moves it up. Slides the pass over to Tarasenko. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him. And sends it just out of reach. Maple Ridge is on the attack. There's the whistle. Well, I didn't like that after that shot after the whistle.
Duchesne's looking around for somebody to fight. He's going to have...
Look at this, pushing and shoving.
Yeah, it got heated up pretty quickly.
Maple Ridge has had their opportunities, but they still trail late in this second period. Nugent-Hopkins wins it in the dots. Nice zone entry from the middle. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Denied by the goaltender.
Vasilevsky's probably the one reason that this game is the way it is. His save percentage has been outstanding.
Oregon's got it along the wall. Takes the feed. Moves it to Meyer. Takes the pass. It's a 2-on-0. Here's the pass. Scores! Wow, what a goal!
Nice hands, great finish. Little short break and it's in the net.
The Voyagers have made this a new game with the late stages of the second. He's calling him out.
Did he ever? This is going to get heated.
Howden's won possession. Puck grabbed by Provorov. Good heads-up play to bat it down onto the ice. And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. Made the stop on that play. Here's a chance. Big save just as time runs out. Still anyone's game, especially the way these two teams have been producing offensively as the second period comes to an end.
Do you know someone in your community who goes the extra mile to help out? Nomination for the playoff.
The officials made his way to center, and this third period is about to go. It's been a throwback to 80s hockey here, and we are underway here in the third. Dahlin's tripped up, and the official's hand is in the air, signaling penalty. And here comes the judgment from the official. McDavid's been nabbed for tripping.
I always found this a frustrating penalty to take. There's really no aggression to it. You're trying to steal the puck, but you end up clipping the guy down.
Too much congestion blocks the shot. Here's a chance, and now it's grabbed by Larkin. Made the stop on the play.
Quick glove hand here. He gets the glove out to make the stop.
There's the whistle as the puck sails onto the bench.
That stoppage came just at the right time for them. They look like they're starting to slow down, not being able to keep up to the offensive team.
Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Pass across to Meyer. Oregon's got the puck along the boards. Maple Ridge is trying to shake the defender. Drives to the crease. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Rips it from the blue line. Makes the save on the slapper. Official blows the whistle. Let's see what the call is. The Hawks are going to be shorthanded, tripping the call.
Pretty easy call for the referee to make as you're fishing around for the puck. He's focused in on the play, and when the player goes down, his hand will go up.
A little 4-on-4 coming up here.
The best skaters are the ones that are best on 4-on-4 with that little bit extra room. If you can work yourself into a little 2-on-1 spot, you can create some chances.
Maple Ridge has got the puck in their own end. Through center. Oregon's got a hold of it against the wall. And the puck escapes the zone, and they'll be forced to tag up. Maple Ridge has got a chance to go to work on the power play here after their penalty expired. Puck picked up by DeBrincat. Drills them. Great save by the goaltender on that one. From the place 99 made famous. And that's broken up. Oh, denies him with the save. I think he got the blocker on it. Big stop by the keeper.
After the first stop, he's in good position to make a second.
Darlene's moving the puck through his own zone. Trying to escape the pressure. Stays with it. Carries it across the line.
Teravainen's focus is always to provide offense. He's had a really good night offensively so far. Well, that's the end of his shift. Man, James, he took a huge hit. Slowly getting himself to the bench where he can get tended to by the trainer.
Lots of time left in this period. We are all tied up in this one. Oregon's won the draw, and they'll go to work.
Hey, maybe you can create some offense against a tired team after the icing.
And he slides it quickly to McDavid. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Lowers the boom with that hit. The Hawks gain possession in their own end. Hangs onto the puck. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Shuts him down.
Like that save as he was able to deflect it to the corner.
Couldn't catch up to that pass. The cannon from the point. Scoops up the puck in front of the net, trying to clear the zone. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. It's all tied up. Oregon's won the draw. Booming shot comes up with the stop. Scooped up along the wall by Kotkaniemi. And that banks off a stick. Here's a short pass to Duchesne. Maple Ridge is in now. Sends it over. Picked up along the wall by Tuck. With some open space here in the neutral zone. Moves inside. Oh, gets a paddle on it. What a stop by Grubauer.
No room for the shooter. The goaltender snuffed it out.
Can't get a hold of that pass. Grabbed along the boards by Nemeth. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Oregon's got possession at center. Denied by the goaltender. Taken along the wall by Shaw. Maple Ridge has got the puck inside the defensive zone. Pionk's carrying it ahead. Maple Ridge has got possession here in the offensive zone. Sends a pass over. Nice zone entry from the right side. Here's a shot. Denied by Grubauer. The Voyagers have possession along the boards. There's the whistle, icing the call. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Giroux's won the draw. And they'll be forced to regroup after the puck bounces out of the offensive zone. Lets it fly, just wide of the net. Picked up along the boards by Gensel. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. One-on-one with the goaltender. To knock off the post. Nice poke check. The Voyagers have taken possession along the wall. Dumped in and they'll go off. Oregon's looking to break out of their own end. And we got a delayed penalty coming up here. Whistle blows the play dead. Goaltender can't even get out. He's going off for tripping, and doesn't everybody feel like they're innocent on a trip?
You feel like you're innocent on most every penalty, but this one always feels like, did you really have to call it?
What an opportunity looming as they go back to work on the power play. Puck scooped up by Schwartz. Oh, what a stop by Grubauer. Coughs up possession of the puck. Couldn't make that one happen. Scooped up along the wall by Duchesne. Oregon's got control of it now from their own end. Nice stick work to knock the puck loose. Taken by Teravainen. And now it's over to Duchesne. Stopped by the goaltender. Schwartz works the puck in his own zone. The Hawks are in transition. To his teammate. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Picked Picked up along the wall by Bjorkstrand. Regulation time comes to an end. That means we've got some overtime coming up.
You ready for your walk down memory lane?
A little bonus hockey is coming up, and it's coming up next.
Childhood heroes. It's a fun-filled week full of memories, and you can call us right now for these.
Oregon's got a 5-on-3, and the Clogs their BFF here.
What an opportunity this is. A power play in overtime to put this thing away.
The Hawks start the period off on the right note, winning the draw, and their man advantage unit gets going. Maple Ridge has got it in their own zone, and it's a quick pass to Doughty. Unable to reach that one. Oregon's gained possession along the boards. Looking to set up offensively. The Voyagers have the puck while undermanned. Sends the pass over. Quick feed to Dumba. Winds up from the point. That goes off a twig. The Voyagers have it on the attack. And that one's broken up. He's got a chance to win it here.
Oh, the puck was like an anchor for the forward. He's got a breakaway, but he gets caught from behind.
Game on a stick. Oh, misses the net.
Oh, man, he's got to get it on the net. The thing's been in the same place for 100 years.
And a strong effort on that play. And the lane's clogged up blocking that. The Voyagers have gained possession off the wall. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll have to regroup. Grabbed along the boards by Schwartz. Nice pass. Hammers the shot. And the game on a stick. Oh, what a save to keep it tied. Save made by the goalie.
Grubauer's in great position here to make this stop. Nice work by the goaltender.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. Kotkaniemi's won the draw here in the offensive zone. And that misses.
He looks like he's trying to go right under the bar. He just elevates that a little bit too much.
So close, yet so far. Puck grab by Schwartz. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Trying to get the puck out of harm's way. And manages to clear the zone. Here's an odd man rush. Slides it across. Can't connect. Taken along the wall by DeBrincat. Still anyone's game as we approach the final minute of overtime.
Last minute of play.
And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. And here's the official call as play is whistled dead. Darlene's been nabbed for tripping.
Now reaches in with his stick and he'll go to the box.
Tremendous play for the team as he blocks it. And that's picked off in front. Quick pass to Clefbaum. Takes it right in the chest. Takes the feed from the goaltender. Vasilevsky's lugging the puck. Exploring options from behind his own net. Clefbaum's picking up steam. And now it's grabbed by Tarasenko. And as he stumbles, he coughs up the puck. A chance to win it, and he denies him with a monstrous save here in overtime. Moves it quickly over to McDavid. Maple Ridge has got a hold of it along the wall. And that slides right out to center ice. Tarasenko stick handling in his own zone. And the puck is cleared to a safer spot. Play whistle dead because of an offside. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. And they fail to go tape to tape. Blocker saved by Vasilevsky. Nothing settled in overtime. That'll take us to a shootout.
Hey fans, time for our parachute drop. If you'd like to join our Insiders Club here tonight, you can get exclusive media-only.
Neither team has given an inch after 3 periods. Nothing solved after overtime. So here we go. Scores! Oh, what a snipe!
Didn't have much room. It looked like the goalie was in pretty good shape. But this one's in the back of the net.
Rantanen's a center ice with the mindset, anything you can do, I can do better. Absolutely nothing doing on that.
Sometimes you make a move, sometimes you choose to shoot, and there's just nothing there.
Tarasenko's up here in round number 2 and can really add to this lead. Can't tuck it in and will play on.
Oh, he had a chance to really increase the pressure on them if he could have capitalized on that attempt.
Giroux's up next. He needs a goal here. And he buries it for the goal.
I really like how he made this look like he was going to deke, but he doesn't. He stays with the shot, and he capitalizes.
Next shooter for Maple Ridge, number 12, Alex DeBrincat.
Doesn't go. Really had a chance to turn up the temperature there.
Yeah, it's going to keep this interesting as the shootout does not spread out.
Boy, his team would love to escape with the 2 points if he can deliver here with a goal. And he scores! That's it! What's the old expression?
You can take a horse to water,